This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat, that fire. We keeping the foot on the what? The knees. We keeping the foot on the what? The knees. And like the Tibetan master that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts pipes. Leonard Ellerbe is correct, man. Teofimo Lopez Sr. He knows everything, predicted this. And a prediction. And a prediction. And he told you guys, man, when it was all said and done, that the super duper hype job variation and the super duper hype job variation's father were going to ruin the sport of boxing. These guys are super duper hype job variations. So you mad, you hot and bothered like grits. Let me say it again. You mad, you hot and bothered like grits that Floyd Mayweather came and snatched via Mayweather Vinci Code your fight day. You cried the other day. You, Floyd, why you want to do that to my son? Floyd, why you trying to not let the young ones eat? But all of a sudden, you're going to do 2 million pay-per-view buys? Woo! It's the things that make you say, It's the things that make you say, You gonna make me channel Ric Flair. Styling and profiling. Woo! Let me say it again. Styling and profiling. Woo! When it's all said and done, it's Rudy Poo and Plum Plum Brain. Classic Doden Troglodyte. Ultra fanboy with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. Remember when He Knows Everything told you guys, formerly known as He Knows Sport, boxers, trainers, promoters, all alike can be Rudy Poo and fucking Plum Plum Brains. Can be classic dotes and fucking troglodytes. Can be ultra fucking fanboys with the ultra fucking fanboy rhetorics. That's what you're getting from this, dad. We get it. Your son is a super duper hype job variation. He's ducking the free smoke. If you want smoke, it's free. But you can't smoke for free. If you want smoke, it's free. But you can't smoke for free. If you want smoke, it's free. But you can't smoke for free. If you want smoke, it's free. But you can't smoke for free. Remember, if you want smoke, it's free. But at the same time, your smoke gotta get charged and taxed. Cause that shit ain't fucking free at the same time. When it's all said and done, we get it. You're hot and bothered like grits. That your son, who you thought would be the takeover, who's really takeless. Your son who would take over boxing, but in actuality is a super duper hype job variation. Notice, where are the super duper hype job variation fanboys? Stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fucking hush. They scattered like cockroaches, man. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Yo no puedo caminar. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Yo no puedo caminar. They scattered like fucking cockroaches, man. They are no longer to be found. Because when it's all said and done, they realized that when Loma was there was a prestige about the lightweight division along with Gervonta Tank Davis. And all of that prestige, all of that allure, it's gone. It's the air sucked out. Because you have a super duper hype job variation that's doing what he was accusing Lomachenko of. The irony in that. It's the things that make you say, It's the things that make you say, He was clowning Vasily Lomachenko and taking out George Kambosos fight. And then he goes and does the same thing. He was clowning Vasily Lomachenko for taking a French fry dub, WBC variation. And then he goes and willingly accepts it, like shrouds it around his body to say that he's undisputed when we know damn well that the WBC super champion is what denotes you as undisputed. What's not cold-hearted about that? What's not unadulterated about that? What's not the cutthroat true telefashion that's associated with that? So when Leonard Ellerbe says that you're delusional, he's talking a fundamental truth. He's talking a cold-hearted truth. He's talking an unadulterated truth, and he's talking a truth, cutthroat true telefashion. This man is delusional. And if a person was delusional, it would be this guy. And it's the truth. Teofimo Lopez Sr. is so out of fucking touch. Along with his son, the super duper hype job variation, out of fucking touch when it comes to boxing. Because they don't get it. They're part of the reason why the sport has a gutter going on. While you got guys like Earl the True Spence, Gervonta Tank Davis, that's box office, that's trying to save the sport. So So what's not cold-hearted about that? What's not unadulterated about that? What's not the cutthroat true teller fashion that's associated with that? Because if Teofimo Lopez was everything that he said that he was, Floyd wouldn't need to come back to help, to lend a hand. Come on, man. Lean on me. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Lean on me. That's what he had to do. He had to basically lean on the super duper hype job variation, because when it's all said and done, he couldn't get the job done. This guy got all these belts, but what money is he commanding? 2 million plus pay-per-view buys, and you're barely scratching 2 million for that fucking fight. Woo! It's things that make you say, It's things that make you say, And you wonder why he knows everything called this guy the super duper hype job variation. A lot of people are eating crow about this kid. A lot of people have admitted after the fact, but the damage is already done. And it's hard pressed for people to admit that he knows everything is right and they're wrong, because they got to say, fuck. He knows everything got another one on me, man. I can't stand that shit, dog. This motherfucker always getting the one on me because he's Nostradamus. He's almost always right. So in this most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truth teller fashion, it's as simple as this. Once a super duper hype job variation, always a super duper hype job variation. So Teofimo Lopez Sr., you should be bending the proverbial fucking knee. You should be kissing the ring while you at it, at the fact that Floyd got his ass up to help save the sport of boxing. Because if your son was takeover or the takeover, but in actuality he is takeless, he's a super duper hype job variation, then the sport of boxing wouldn't be in the precarious situation that it is, especially the lightweight division. That's the cold-hearted, that's the unadulterated, that's the cutthroat true teller fashion. I keeps the foot on the what on the Hicks. I keeps the foot on the what on the Hicks. P.S. Leonard Ellerbe, you get the biggest salute of the damn day. Teofimo Lopez Sr., stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fucking hush. This is He Knows Everything. Checking out.